Hello everybody, what's cooking? Today we're going to be changing the air filter and the pollen filter on the mk3 Polo 6N, whatever you want to call it. What I've done so far is I've taken this part off. All you have to do is unclip these to come off really easily. Then it's a 10mm socket on there. I didn't need to show you, it was really simple. Now what I'm doing is I'm unscrewing these 3 screws here to then unscrew these screws here, so this cap comes off and my air filter is in there, because this is the air box. If you don't know where the air filter is, there's usually this big tube, chunky tube, where all the air flows through. So this is the air filter, so let's get this off and I will see you when this is off. Right, so we've got it off. This is our air filter. It actually looks pretty tidy, to be honest with you. So to be fair, I don't think this actually needs replacing. So I'm going to keep my current air filter for the time being, because that looks pretty much perfect to me. It should be all dusty and dirty, but to be honest, it looks, I'll go and get the new one, but it looks pretty much identical. So this is my old filter and that's my new filter. There's not a whole heap of difference, so I'm going to keep this in the car and then, well, keep this until that goes to pot. So now that you've replaced, or not replaced, your air filter, now you want to do the pollen filter, and in this car, to the right of the engine, it is there. So you can see it's this plastic panel here that is separated there. So this lifts up, so what you need to do, yours might be a bit more difficult, but yep, take this off. You only have to take it off about halfway, so I take it off to just about there, just let it rest there, try not to bend it. When you're taking it off, you see under here there's these little plastic things there, so when it comes off, it'll sound like it's breaking, but it's just unclipping. There's one there and there's one about here, so just be careful when you're doing that not to snap this or those things. So there we go, we have it off now. So what you have to basically do is get your hands under there, unclip that and basically rag that one off, or if you can find an easier way, because mine's just died. So that's how not to do it on this side. But as you can see, under here is absolutely disgusting in this pollen filter. There must be something living down there. So what we need to do now is take this out, and all you have to do is find the bolt down there, and then it's just a 10mm to get it out. Then next to come off is this part here. That's what comes around there. It basically just unclips from those 2 sections. There we go, it unclips from those 2 again, and that is my old pollen filter. Let's go get the new one. As you can see, there is a, right, focus, slight difference between the 2. So let's take this one out, put this one in, and continue once it's out of the packet. One thing you do have to remember is when I'm taking it out, there is airflow. So this one, airflow is down. Keep the airflow always going in the same direction. And with the one I bought, it has these little special plastic things. Yours might not, it depends what you buy, but that go on the outside for it to easily slide back into position. And old pollen filter, new pollen filter. So I'm now to put the pollen filter back in. All it goes, remember to keep the clips on this side. You slide it in like so, push it back, and push the back side down first, and then front side goes in like so. So that's 1, it's a bit stiff, and 2, you had that little clip there. So that's back in. Now it's off the top part back on. This, give it a wipe. There we go, nice and clean. And put this back on. That will just pop back in there, and then jobs are good, and we have a new pollen filter in place. Right, hello. This clip is currently from the future. So before you put this plastic bit back on, which I'm about to do, as you see, is put this nut back on this first, because if you don't, it's very awkward to get to, like what I'm doing now. Make sure you put it on before you attach it all together, because I thought I'd done, picked it up and then it was there. So do that first and you should be good. Very difficult with one hand and without damaging the new pollen filter. Slides under there and it just slides back in and we'll go from there. So there, we've slid it back in place. So now we just have to line that up and that's back in. Let's pretend that's back in. It's got its usual movement, but other than that, we have now successfully, or you've successfully replaced your pollen and air filter. So this is another little short video on the channel, so thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff, and we'll see you in the next video, car video, where I'll be showing you how to do a successful full engine flush and oil change, and hopefully if I get a new fuel filter that will be in the episode as well. So stay tuned then. In the meantime, stay at home, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.